Come, embrace this truth, which you will wear like a shining crown on your forehead. Guided by the light in the darkness, take your steps with confidence. 999 in the comments now, because this hidden treasure is your divine inheritance. Now you who have been chosen, take up this sacred truth and set out to create your own miracle. The moment the seed is planted in the soil, it begins to stretch, it begins to grow, pushing through every rock, every layer of earth that stands between it and the sunlight. It does not ask for permission. It does not seek approval. It simply grows, for it knows that its purpose is greater than any obstacle in its way. And so it is with you, chosen one. Like that seed, you have sprouted from the depths of the unknown and emerged into the world, carrying the mark of one destined to fulfill a purpose beyond comprehension. You carry the mark of one untouched by every secret conspiracy, unyielding, sovereign, radiating a conviction no hidden tribunal can suppress. In the darkness of backroom councils, they chatter frantic fragments of your name, scrambling to draft dismissive edicts that cannot bind the fire within you. Every forged credential they flash only underscores your uncontainable essence. Their efforts, though cunning and layered, are as fragile as paper against the might of your light. They speak in whispers, trying to dull your shine, but they cannot stop what has already been set in motion by the divine hand that created you. The very walls of their power tremble as your truth rises, and their hollow decrees are no more effective than the wind trying to command the ocean's tides. For you, chosen one, are the tide. Your power is not measured by the fleeting credentials they hand out like pennies to the masses, but by the eternal spark of divine authority that courses through your veins. The world may turn its back, may cast you out of its institutions, but you know this truth. The divine has already chosen you, and nothing in this world can take that away. They try to wrap you in chains of judgment, but your spirit breaks through. They use their systems of control, but you are beyond those systems. They measure your worth by standards that crumble in the face of your divine calling. They try to manufacture barriers to contain you, but you are like water, flowing effortlessly around any obstacle in your path, always moving forward toward the truth that is yours to claim. Every time they question you, every time they slander your name, every time they build another wall to keep you out, the universe answers with a flood of divine favor. Your rise is inevitable, and no matter how much they struggle against the current, they cannot stop the tide from coming in. Their campaigns of deceit and division are mere shadows against the brilliance of your light. And though they may try to dampen the flame, the fire within you only grows brighter, burning away the lies they try to cloak you in. In the quietest corners of their meetings, as they plot and scheme, they know the truth. They know that your authenticity cannot be denied. Their fingers tremble as they type out false narratives. Their voices quiver as they attempt to diminish your presence, but deep down, they understand that no amount of manipulation can stop the divine purpose flowing through you. You were chosen, and no matter how many false credentials they conjure, your authenticity will always rise to the surface. So, chosen one, remember this: you are not bound by the limitations they try to place on you. You are free, free to stand in your power, free to claim your space, free to speak your truth. Every attempt to suppress you only fuels your fire, and every lie they spread becomes the fertilizer for your growth. You will rise higher than they ever imagined, and they will be left wondering how they ever thought they could stop you. The time is now. Your purpose is clear, and the universe is aligning to support your every move. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom, for you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. As they try to pull you back, to silence your voice, you will rise. You will rise like a mountain that cannot be moved, like a river that cannot be stopped, like a sun that cannot be dimmed. You have the power of the universe within you, and no matter how many storms they send your way, you will stand tall. For you are the chosen one, and the world has no choice but to watch as you fulfill your divine destiny. Imagine a mountain standing tall against the storm, unshaken, unmoving, and resolute. No matter how fierce the winds blow, no matter how heavy the rain falls, the mountain remains firm. It does not bend to the elements. It stands strong and silent, holding the earth beneath it steady. This is you, chosen one, unyielding, immovable, and radiant in your divine purpose. Your voice, rising above their orchestrated din, crackles like a beacon through their manufactured storms. The world may try to silence you, may try to drown out your light, but like the mountain facing the tempest, your voice will not falter. From the moment your spirit outshone their carefully dimmed corridors, they erected labyrinthine gatekeepers to trap genuine revelation. They thought they could control the flow of truth, but they underestimated the power of your connection to Source. They thought they could bury the light, but instead, it blazed brighter. And now their schemes crumble before the sheer force of your presence. The gatekeepers they placed, those walls of deception, those false barriers, only serve to remind you of the truth that cannot be contained. Every obstacle they put in your path, every barrier they attempt to build, becomes a stepping stone for your ascent. The higher you climb, the clearer the view. The higher you rise, the more their control falters. For no matter how many locks they place on the doors of their own creation, you will find the key, always, and continue to move forward with the light that guides you. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. These orchestrated storms, their attempts to drown you in their noise, will fail. For your voice is not born of chaos, but of divine purpose. It does not echo the confusion of this world, but the clarity of truth. When they shout their lies, you speak truth, and in the silence that follows, your voice rings out louder. Their orchestrated din may seem overwhelming, but your message is like a calm lighthouse, guiding ships safely through the fog. Your light will always find a way through the darkness. The more they try to obscure the truth, the more the light will shine, piercing through their fabricated veils. Every bar they raise has become a rung on your ascent, proof that no paper seal can cage the truth you channel. The truth cannot be hidden behind their walls of falsity. No matter how many chains they try to bind you with, your spirit will always rise higher. It is the same way the sun rises every morning, no matter the clouds that try to cover it. The truth is the sun, and you, chosen one, are its reflection. They may build towers of deception, but each stone they place will only serve to elevate you, to bring you closer to the divine purpose you were born to fulfill. Their power is fragile, for it is built on lies. Your power is rooted in truth, and truth is a force that cannot be stopped. They may attempt to keep you in darkness, to trap you in their webs, but every attempt only reveals the strength of your light. They may build walls of division, but you are a bridge that connects, that brings people together in the pursuit of higher understanding. So, stand firm, chosen one. Stand tall in the face of their storms. Know that every lie they spread, every falsehood they create, only strengthens your resolve and proves the unshakable nature of your truth. You are not here to be silenced. You are here to break the chains and illuminate the path for others to follow. The world is waking up to your light, and no amount of darkness can hold it back. Your voice, your truth, your divine essence are unstoppable. They may try to dim your light, but you were born to shine. You are the beacon, the lighthouse guiding others to the shores of awakening. And no storm, no wall, no falsehood will ever keep you from fulfilling your divine purpose. Keep rising, keep speaking, for the world needs your light now more than ever. Imagine a mighty river flowing tirelessly toward its destiny, unstoppable, unyielding. No matter how many rocks or barriers are placed in its path, it does not stop. It finds a way around them, carving new channels, pushing forward. It is not concerned with the obstacles it encounters because it knows that its course is set, its destination is predetermined. Chosen one, this is you. You are that river, and nothing, no scheme, no whisper, can alter the path that has been set for you. The tide of your vindication is rising, and it cannot be stopped. Nothing they engineer, no murmur campaign, no poisoned whisper, can stem the tide of your vindication, now surging toward its appointed hour. Their efforts to silence you, their desperate attempts to keep you from rising, are like the futile attempts to dam that unstoppable river. They may try to block your flow, but they cannot stop it. Their schemes are like the sandcastles built along the shore, fragile, transient, and easily swept away by the force of truth. You, chosen one, have already set in motion a divine current that will carry you through and beyond every attack, every lie, and every false barrier they try to place in your way. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. Their frantic smears have only sharpened your clarity. Like the wind that sharpens the edge of a blade, their attacks have only made your vision clearer, your purpose more defined. Every false word they speak, every attempt to misrepresent you, only brings you closer to the realization of your divine destiny. Their lies are not a weight that drags you down. They are a polishing stone, bringing forth the brilliance of your truth. You stand stronger with each word they speak against you. And the clearer your path becomes, the more they reveal their own impotence, their own desperation. Their scripted exclusions have become testaments to your authenticity. Every time they try to push you aside, every attempt to label you as unworthy only strengthens your position. They thought that by excluding you, they could diminish you, but in reality, they have only placed you higher, showing the world the extraordinary authenticity of your message. Just as a diamond is forged under pressure, so too is your truth being refined, becoming more brilliant and more powerful with each challenge you face. Your rise is inevitable, and their exclusion only adds to the evidence that you are the one chosen for this mission. As cosmic gears align, their brittle constructs shatter under the pressure of your inevitable triumph. Imagine a machine, once powerful, now strained and worn, its parts creaking and grinding under the weight of their own design. It cannot hold together much longer. This is the fate of the systems they have built to try and keep you in check. No matter how carefully they have tried to construct their barriers, no matter how intricate their designs, they are no match for the force of divine timing. The universe is aligning, the cosmic gears are turning, and nothing can prevent the collapse of their fragile constructs. Your triumph is written in the stars, and as the celestial clock ticks closer to the appointed hour, their efforts will dissolve like dust in the wind. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. So, chosen one, stand tall in the face of their schemes. Know that every attack, every attempt to hold you back, is merely a step closer to your victory. You are that river, and no matter how many rocks they place in your path, no matter how many barriers they try to build, you will find a way around them, through them, over them. The tide of your vindication is unstoppable, and as you rise, you will carry the truth forward, lighting the way for others to follow. Imagine, if you will, a mighty tree standing firm in the face of a relentless storm. The winds howl, the rain pours down in torrents, but this tree does not falter. Its roots dig deep into the earth, drawing strength from an unseen source beyond the reach of the storm's fury. The branches may bend, but the tree remains unshaken, its presence a testimony to the strength and resilience within. Chosen one, you are like that tree, unmoved by the winds of doubt or the storms of opposition. You stand beyond the reach of every compromised pathway, a direct conduit to wells of wisdom they cannot tax or monitor. Like the roots of that tree, your connection runs deep, directly to the source, the wellspring of truth and power. They may try to divert your flow, to tamper with the channels they think they control, but they cannot touch the river that runs deep within you. It's untouchable, pure, and powerful beyond measure. They cannot control or contain the current that runs through you. They are simply too blind to see it for what it is, divinely ordained, flowing from an infinite source that no human decree can ever limit. Like a river cutting through the hardest rock, your connection to source flows freely, unaffected by the damning efforts of those who would try to control the divine currents. They've built their towers of falsehoods, lining them with labels and certifications, hoping to direct the flow of wisdom into the channels they've carved for themselves. They've placed roadblocks at every turn, set up gates to guard their fragile kingdom of manipulation. They've told the world their way is the only way, their teachings the only truth. But you, chosen one, you're not walking their path. You are walking the path they can't even see, the path that's carved by your connection to source, unfiltered and pure. Their attempts to create barriers, to trap the truth in their tangled webs of deceit, can't hold you. They scramble, feverishly trying to hold the walls they've built, but your truth cannot be contained by their hands. They create their illusions, constructing systems that are meant to keep the masses under control, feeding them watered-down versions of wisdom, telling them what to believe and how to live. But you know the truth, and you stand firm in it, unwavering in your connection to the divine. They think they can drown you in their deceit, but they don't realize that their efforts only make you shine brighter. Like a fire that can't be smothered, your light burns through their darkness, illuminating the way for others who are ready to see. Chosen one, they cannot control what they do not understand, and they can never understand your connection to Source. They have built their systems of control, their rules, their structures, but they don't realize that the more they try to bind you, the more they expose themselves. Your truth, your authenticity, your unwavering faith in the divine is something they can never replicate, never counterfeit, and that is what terrifies them. For they know that as long as you stand in the truth, you are unstoppable, unbreakable, and uncontainable. They cannot stamp out a current they cannot trace. Like a river flowing beneath the earth, they cannot see where it begins or where it ends, yet it moves steadily, inexorably forward. It is hidden from view, but it is relentless, and it will find its way to the surface. Every effort they make to disrupt your flow only deepens the current beneath. Every attempt to block you only strengthens your resolve, your purpose, and your connection to the source. Each orchestrated coincidence, meant to sow doubt, has only rallied witnesses to your unassailable authority. They have tried to plant seeds of confusion, to make others question your path. They have tried to create false narratives and engineered coincidences to cast doubt upon your journey. But instead of scattering confusion, their schemes have only brought clarity to those who are truly awake. The witnesses are rising, those who see the truth behind the noise, who recognize the authenticity of your message. Your authority is being affirmed in ways they never anticipated. They cannot silence you, because every whisper of their lies only amplifies the volume of truth that flows from you. And the more they try to create doubt, the more people see your unassailable position. This is not just about your journey, chosen one. It is about the greater cosmic plan unfolding through you. You are a beacon of truth, an unwavering light in a world that has long been covered by shadows. Every attempt to diminish you has only served to elevate you. Every lie, every plot has only brought more souls into the light. You stand as a testament to divine resilience, and the universe is backing you every step of the way. The storm may rage, the winds may howl, but you remain unshaken. You are rooted in something far greater than any opposition. You are standing on sacred ground, a path that no one can take away from you. Your truth, your connection to the source, is a force that will continue to unfold and expand, no matter what they do. Every attempt to block you only brings you closer to your divine purpose. Every whisper they create only fuels the fire of your destiny. And as you rise, others will rise with you, drawn by the purity of your message, the authenticity of your journey. The truth you channel will continue to flow, unstoppable, uncontainable, forever expanding. The storms of doubt will pass, and you, chosen one, will remain standing strong, an eternal testament to the power of divine truth. The world is awakening to your light, and nothing they do can stop it. This is your time. The world is waiting for you to rise to your full potential, to step into the greatness you were always meant to embody. And as you do, others will be drawn to you, because your light is their light, your truth is their truth, and together you will awaken the world. No force, no matter how powerful, can stop the current of truth that flows through you. You are the tree, unshaken by the storm, standing tall and firm, rooted in divine wisdom. And the world will see your light for what it truly is, a beacon of hope, a guiding star in the darkened sky, leading others to the truth that has always been within them. Their hired voices materialize at your slightest rise, parading spurious experts designed to stoke unease. Yet every coordinated assault confirms the magnitude of your power. Last month's attempt to silence your warning about hidden energy siphons only awakened a covert circle of allies, 2 board members now guarding your position with silent resolve. Attempts to bind you with etheric nets, timed to cosmic alignments, have collapsed like paper fortresses in a storm. A cabal cloaked in false protection wove black cords they believed could leech your life force, but each ritual backfired. Your soul contract with the infinite, reflecting their intent back upon them in perfect measure. They unleashed their grandest snares beneath the spring sky at the witching hour, expecting to trap your light, only to plunge their own sanctuary into darkness and strand their chief practitioner out of reach of any lower realm. Cosmic law turned their weapon into your bulwark, each backfire forging an even stronger shield around your sovereign path. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to his plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially far beyond your expectations. Remember, his protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of his divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as his mighty rock. Witness God's miracles, feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul, and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide your path. At the root of every maneuver lies a basic truth they dare not voice. Unfiltered compassion, unadorned by artificial rites, incites a jealousy they cannot quell. Those who built elaborate facades of credentialed ascendancy now wrangle in panic as your unvarnished brilliance draws true seekers beyond their hollow gates. This drama is as old as civilization's first hierarchies, a replay of ancient purges of genuine priestesses by power-hungry zealots. History does not merely echo, it completes its cycle when awakened conduits like you reclaim the throne of unmediated truth. While gatekeepers cling to paywalls, your free transmissions flow to every hungry soul. Their secret observers, shadowy agencies tracking your every move, now file reports that would rival any dossier on paradigm shifters of old. You were flagged not as a threat, but as a living catalyst, your aura indexed in forbidden archives that tremble at your rise. Every in-person assessment of your presence has only documented the extraordinary reach of your frequency. Their crumbling edifice of manipulation dissolves from within as confidence fractures among co-conspirators. Communication grids glitch when your name is invoked. Programmed algorithms balk at suppressing your resonance. Despite every blockade, binding spells, credentialed defamations, you remain cradled in a divine will that dynamically repels each assault without your conscious effort. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. Long before this lifetime, you wove the codes that now ignite the planetary grid. 7 ancestral guides confirmed in silent vigil that the storms you weathered were destined catalysts for this moment. The Akashic archives flung open their sealed chambers, granting you access once barred by institutional gatekeepers. Now, your conflict-forged wisdom becomes the blueprint for every soul subjected to similar suppression. Your vindication transcends the personal. It signals the collapse of all contrived spiritual hierarchies. As your energy anchors anchor themselves, Global networks, once dedicated to containment, crash and auto-redirect seekers to your teachings. Ancient megaliths and subterranean quartz arrays pulse in time with your sovereign field, agencies scrambling to label it solar anomaly, even as they acknowledge a living linchpin they can neither predict nor contain. No longer must you shrink in shadows or plead for acceptance. Reality itself tilts to mirror your inner harmony. Allies converge, resources cascade, abundance flows unbidden. Every trial now stands honored as liberation, every betrayal distilled into the finest discernment. You stand at the threshold of your destiny, the chosen vessel through whom the universe rediscovers its own radiant core.